Hey, what's happening guys? My name is Saurav and welcome back to another video of Element Solutions. And in this video, I'm going to talk about how you can figure and fix if the display output is not coming from your CPU. And as you can see that like here, like this DPI cable is basically connected to my monitor and the CPU is already turned on, but the display is not coming to my monitor. If I just quickly show you to turn on and turn off, like here, and you can see that like it's basically showing that scanning for signal and no DP signal from your device. So that means like it's basically detecting, okay, this is a DP signal. The monitor is basically expecting the response from this cable from this slot, but no response is basically coming from this CPU. So in order to fix basically or figure like how whether the response is coming from the CPU or not, all you have to do is that just connect any keyboard to your CPU and just notice whether this like on turning on pressing the caps lock or the num lock, whether these lights are working or not. If these lights are working, you can see that like here my lights are glowing. That means the response is coming, the display response is coming from the CPU and there's no issue with the motherboard. So why basically my response is not coming, like in my monitor the display is not coming? The reason being basically like if you notice like here we have like two slots that is basically coming from the motherboard. So this one is basically coming from the motherboard. Like I have here like a HDMI cable port, a DPI port and the VGA port here, and I'm using the DPI port. And if you notice like on the adverb, like I have another HDMI port and the DPI port. So these ports are basically coming from the graphics card. So in this CPU basically our external graphics card is basically connected, and whenever we are connecting like any sort of external graphics card, so in that case basically this one become primary. Whatever like the display output responses like the slots we have, that is basically coming from the motherboard, you will not get response from this one. If you are already connected like any graphics card or something like that, just make sure you're connecting this slot to your graphics card. And in case if you've removed the graphics card, on that case basically your CPU output devices will work. Now if I remove this slot from my motherboard slot, if I connect this slot to my graphics card, you can see that the display is coming and you can see that is basically detected, that is basically 1920 1080p, and you can see that like here the display is coming here properly. So just make sure that you're connected to your, if a graphics card is present in your device, just make sure that you're connected to this one and not with the motherboard slot. So this is how basically how you can figure the issue, guys. So that's what it, guys. I hope this video was helpful to you. So don't forget to like, subscribe and don't start a video. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Bye bye.